Welcome back to Turbo Trendz TV. If you're searching for the sweet spot between rugged capability, everyday comfort, and Honda reliability, then the 2026 Honda Passport might just be your next perfect SUV. Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into everything this refreshed Passport brings to the table, from its bold new styling to what's under the hood, and whether it's really worth your money in 2026. Exterior. Let's kick things off with the first thing anyone notices about the exterior. For 2026, the Honda Passport gets a fresh face. The front fascia has been redesigned to give it a more aggressive, truck-like presence. The grille is now larger, with a bold honeycomb pattern that feels more upscale and rugged at the same time. Flanking that grille are restyled LED headlights that are sharper and more angular than before, giving the Passport a tougher, more commanding look. The hood features deeper character lines, and the bumper design now includes integrated fog lamps and skid plate accents, hinting at the Passport's adventurous nature. Move to the side, and you'll see that Honda hasn't gone too radical with the silhouette out. Thankfully, it still retains that familiar, solid, two-row SUV stance, but with a few key enhancements. For 2026, the Passport now comes standard with 20-inch alloy wheels on most trims, and there's a new wheel design exclusive to the TrailSport and Elite trims. Honda also gave the TrailSport model a wider track and chunkier tires to improve off-road performance. The overall proportions remain muscular, with short overhangs and clean character lines that emphasize its rugged utility while keeping things elegant. Around back, the Passport continues its tough yet practical theme. The rear end now features updated LED taillights with a more modern light signature. The tailgate design has been slightly revised with a more sculpted appearance, and the rear bumper is more pronounced, adding to its off-road ready posture. Dual exhaust outlets are neatly integrated, especially on the higher trims, giving it a sportier vibe. And just like before, the hands-free power liftgate is available for added convenience because no one likes fumbling for keys with arms full of groceries or gear. Interior. Step inside, and the 2026 Passport continues to blend Honda's classic simplicity with a few modern updates. The cabin remains spacious and practical, especially for a two-row SUV. The biggest change? Honda has upgraded the infotainment system. You now get a 12.3-inch touchscreen as standard across all trims, paired with a fully digital 10.2-inch driver display. The interface is much quicker and now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. The physical volume knob is still here thankfully, and Honda's added more intuitive climate controls, which are still tactile for easy use on the move. The materials in the cabin have also been upgraded, particularly on the TrailSport and Elite trims. You'll find nicer soft-touch materials, contrast stitching, and even orange accents in the TrailSport to match its outdoor-ready image. The seats are wide and supportive, with plenty of cushioning for long trips. Heated front seats are standard, and you can opt for ventilated front seats and heated rear seats on higher trims. There's also a panoramic moonroof available now, flooding the cabin with natural light and making the already spacious interior feel even more open. Storage is excellent. You get a large center console, deep door pockets, and a rear cargo area that offers over 50 cubic feet with the seats up, and more than 100 cubic feet with them folded down. The rear seats fold flat easily, making it perfect for road trips, moving gear, or just running errands. And for families, Honda includes USB ports in both rows and optional rear seat climate controls. Performance. Now, let's talk about what really makes the Passport move. Under the hood, the 2026 Passport still uses Honda's tried-and-true 3.5-liter V6 engine, putting out 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission that's been slightly refined for smoother shifts and better response. The engine is smooth, responsive, and delivers solid acceleration, whether you're emerging onto the freeway or cruising around town. All-wheel drive is standard on the TrailSport and Elite trims, and optional on the lower XL trim. Honda's IVTM4 torque vectoring all-wheel drive system continues to impress, especially in rough or slippery conditions. It actively sends power between the rear wheels for better traction, and it really boosts confidence when driving in snow, rain, or even on light trails. The TrailSport model takes things even further. It's not just a trim with rugged styling, it actually gets enhanced off-road capabilities. For 2026, the TrailSport has a wider track for better stability, a revised suspension setup for rougher terrain, and all-terrain tires that grip surprisingly well on dirt and gravel. You won't be rock crawling, but if you want to hit the trails or take the path less traveled, the Passport TrailSport has the goods to back up its looks. On road, the Passport remains one of the most comfortable midsize SUVs in the game. The ride quality is smooth and refined, the cabin is quiet even at highway speeds, and the steering is precise, with just enough feedback to make it enjoyable. It's not a sports SUV, but it handles curves with confidence and feels well balanced. Fuel economy is decent for a V6-powered SUV. You can expect around 19 miles per gallon city and 24 miles per gallon on the highway for the all-wheel drive models, and a bit better for front-wheel drive variants. It's not class-leading, but it's a fair trade-off for the smooth power and towing capacity, which remains at a solid £5,000 with AWD. Speaking of trims and pricing, Honda has kept things simple. The 2026 Passport is offered in 3 trims: XL, TrailSport, and Elite. The XL starts around $43,000 and comes generously equipped with leather seats, the new touchscreen system, a power tailgate, and Honda sensing safety tech. The TrailSport comes in at roughly $45,500 and adds rugged looks, all-terrain tires, AWD, and off-road enhancements. The top-tier Elite trim goes for about $49,000 and gives you all the bells and whistles of ventilated seats, premium audio, navigation, wireless charging, and more. Every Passport comes with the Honda Sensing Suite, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, and traffic sign recognition. New for 2026 is the inclusion of blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert as standard on all models, making this SUV safer than ever. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Honda Passport? Well, if you're looking for a spacious, two-row SUV that's reliable, comfortable, and now more capable off-road than ever, the Passport delivers in spades. It might not have a turbo engine or hybrid option just yet, but what it does offer is a balanced, no-nonsense driving experience with just the right amount of modern flair. It's the kind of SUV you can count on whether you're commuting, road tripping, or tackling weekend adventures. Thanks for tuning into Trendz TV. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda Passport, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more honest and detailed car reviews, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below. Would you take the Passport over something like the Ford Edge, Toyota Venza, or even the Jeep Grand Cherokee? We'd love to hear your take. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep chasing those turbocharged dreams.